All right, so this is going to be the dragon fruit powder. Came across this, started doing something. Just wanted to something that gives a little more flavor, a pop to a lot of things. I've seen a lot of people use this for baking. I never thought about using dragon fruit powder for baking, but it does give you that dragon fruit or red dragon fruit flavor to it. So some people use it in drinks, smoothies. I'm gonna tell you one thing I really like it in. I'll be honest with you. Now this is not a traditional glass for tea. I wanted to do a clear glass. You can see it actually is a hot water, hot tea. And I'm gonna put a little bit of that in that water to make a tea. And what I'm gonna do is put just a little bit of the dragon fruit in here as well too. I like the warmness taste of it. And all you need is a little bit. One thing I did notice by using this, it does clump up. So don't be surprised if you don't get a little bit of clump. That does a pretty good job right here. But a lot of times you'll see consistency if you put too much on there, it'll clump up. The other thing is, now look how beautiful the color, how vibrant that is. I love that about the dragon fruit, especially I'm gonna use it in baking or anything like that. I'll put a little bit, since this is low in sugar, low in carbohydrates, I'm gonna put a little bit of added sweetener like a stevia or a monk fruit or something like that. I wanna keep my sugars down, my carbohydrates down, but this gives it just a little bit of sweetness without adding too many calories or without adding carbohydrates and sugar. And that's the thing that I really want to do more so than anything else, because this is almost no calories, no fats, no carbohydrates, no sugars. So I add the artificial sweeteners just to keep those down. So this little bit of sweetener really does a great job as a tea. I'm going to taste a little bit of this. Wow, that does great for a tea. Now I would put a little more herbal tea in that water as well too to make it pop. There's one more thing, since we're doing the video, I'm going to show this aside. A lot of times, a lot of people put a little bit in the yogurt, and I can see why you do that, because now I do use flavored yogurt sometimes, and this is going to be a blackberry yogurt that I use. This is lower in sugar and lower in carbohydrates. And I use the ratio trio as well too. Now just a little bit in my yogurt, it gives it an extra pop of flavor and also color. And I really love that. So there's so many different ways and so many different products you can actually use a little bit of dragon fruit. And now I've got, in addition to the blackberry, now I've got a little bit of that dragon fruit in it well too. Look how delicious that looks. I don't think you can get any better than that. If you haven't tried this, I would recommend it. Look, oh my goodness, that looks and tastes so great. I want you to see, there's a lot of different ways you can mix this with your smoothies and beverages and everything else. If you have not tried the dragon fruit powder, I would definitely recommend you give this a try.